You're forgetting my guest member. He's Xander 11 and Clive.
Clive was executed by a firing
squad.
No!
Clive was like, they tried to catch him, and he was like,
alright, you're making me really sorry I didn't skip that Clive cutscene.
And then he said, I'm on, and he flew away. And I couldn't catch him.
Enough about brother fucking Clyde.
You will not. You will not.
You make me want to go back to that level so I can prove to you that you got the name wrong.
I was trying to think of a synonym for, oh wait. I can remember. I can think of one.
This minigame's kind of annoying.
You won't survive the Clive. Once the Clive is after you, you won't survive the Clive. That's not what I was thinking.
So here's the deal.
It's the best I could do with what I got. That little fucking picture in the corner is freaking me out. Looks like a... Michael? I didn't know you could buy a used car in this game. Okay.
What? What do you mean? I don't get it!
The guy in the corner looks like one of those... Woo! Oh. You know, the balloon guys?
Intergalactic proton-powered electrical tentacled advertising droid?
Yeah, exactly. Advertising droid. That's the one. That's what those things are called. I don't know, I can buy a used car. Yeah. Okay, I'll see you at the Pancake Social. Oh my god, they went to freesoundeffects.com and grabbed the first one. Oh.
So that's what you gotta do.
What? Oh my god, what is that?
They're gear grinders.
Oh. Oh no, not like this. Not like this. Look at the backs.
Yeah, I know. They're creepy looking.
They look like they're made out of Legos. Why is everything... The only detailed, like, model in this game is Spyro and Sparks. Which I guess makes sense, but... Everything else looks like it's made out of fucking Play-Doh. I'm sorry. Michael, are you that focused on the game, or are you just that mad at me?
I don't
being
know.
A goofball. One of those two, like a little mixture.
Yeah.
If you're tired, we should play Choniki. That game makes a lot more sense.
Eric, we both know that's not true.
That is true.
Alright. So what we have to do here is place all the lightning stones back on the pedestals, but these gear grinder enemies will try to steal them, and that's what the alarm is. So that's when you gotta walk all the way back over and kill them. And there are only 10 of them max, and after you kill all 10, you can actually put them back where they belong.
This takes... Oh my god, there's a second step?
No. It's literally just...
Look at this fucking guy.
The guy keeps getting away, and it pisses me off.
Don't worry, I'll make the sound effects.
Eric, there are already sound effects in the game.
You think Spyro would be like, oh, come on.
You know, once when I was 8, it was recess time, right? There was a group of kids playing underneath one of the play sets, right?
Uh-huh.
And like they had like this, they were like making a pretend campfire or something. Like they were grabbing sticks and making a little pile underneath the play set, right? So there was this one day, I basically did what the gear grinders are doing.
What?
And it's just like...
Nope, you're wrong.
So basically, whenever they left to go grab more sticks, I'd take the sticks that they found while they were gone and just throw them away. And then they'd come back and get mad, and eventually I got caught, and that's the end of the story.
Were you friends with these people?
No, it's just some little kids who were much younger than me. Just being a dick.
That's a great story. You know when I say, hey Michael, tell me a story? Why didn't you tell me that?
Because I don't remember these things until something similar comes up.
This has nothing to do with that.
It's like how every time...
so far gone.
It's like how every time... It's like how every time you think of Red Lobster, you think of Sonic Rush.
Yes, that's true.
When I see the gear grinder stealing things when I'm not looking, that reminds me of the time I did that.
Okay. Alright. That I can understand. Now you're speaking in words that I understand. Sonic Rush equals Red Lobster now. That makes sense. Before, I was very lost. Let me tell you something. I was so lost that I became a smoke monster, and it was all about the people, not the island. Isn't that how that series ends? I haven't actually watched any of it. I know there's a polar bear. Talking about the show Lost, Mike. Are you with me? Michael's lost.
No, I'm not. Listen. Shut up. That is the worst joke you could have made.
I mean, that was the foundation of the entire joke in the first place. It was based off the fact that the show is called Lost.
You know what, Eric? I'm gonna have to J.J. Abrams your buddy.
You're gonna make Lost 2?
Yeah.
Better but worse named? What did J.J. Abrams ever do, huh? People like, huh? Name one thing.
Lost.
Name one thing besides Lost.
Star Trek reboot.
I mean, name another thing that J.J.
Force Awakens.
Done. I mean, besides The Force Awakens, which people did in general like. And the other two things you said. Name one thing. That's right, you can't.
You're right.
You did that one movie that you hate with the train crash, right?
What are you talking about?
You know the train crash and there's fucking aliens, there's a monster that you don't...
Oh, that fucking Super 8 movie.
Yeah, Super 8. You hated that movie and everybody else liked it. I thought it was okay, but only okay.
I thought I was getting a superhero movie.
And well,
I didn't know that there was such a thing as a Super 8 camera.
I went to the Oogie Loves expecting some murder, and I hated it.
No. That analogy doesn't work.
You got so angry. I love how when you get really angry really quick over stupid shit like that. It makes me happy. It makes me giggle. It makes me think of George and Martha days. The days in elementary school when you come in from a hot summer's recess. And they would listen to your teacher read out George and
The hit show Recess.
Was there a George and Martha show too? I feel like there was. There's like little animated bits. Yeah, I know there is. That's why I said that. I just wanted to confirm since I know you really are the guild master of old shows that nobody remembers. Shows that people's reactions
like
to hearing the name of. Yes, exactly. Like that. That when people hear the name of it, they either say, "Oh my god," or they're like, "No! No!" Or they're like, "Oh my god, I want to watch that again right now." It like
Watch this.
Is that a seahorse?
Yeah.
Oh, it's what you need to survive. I get it. That's the worst villain of all time. He's just a bully. What are those things?
Funny-looking guys with the shock sticks have drained all our water.
I thought that there's no guns or weapons or anything in Spyro, but there are tasers. It's the only.
No, there are guys with rifles in this game. Yeah, Eric, look at those fucking crabs.
Fucking weird.
How they like shatter to pieces when you kill them.
Oh no! I just killed Mr. Krabs. It's my best Tom Kenny. Because Tom Kenny plays Spyron.
Yeah.
He does. He plays the Spyron. Oh my god, it's the water temple from Majora's Mask all over again.
Nah, you can swim. This game came out
Let me tell
first.
you, dude, I got to that one tower that once you have all three masks.
Oh, yeah.
In that tower.
The stone tower.
Yeah, and then I just stopped. But I got that far and got all the like little fairies in the dungeon too. That's what it took me so long. But that fucking water dungeon, man. People talk about the Ocarina water dungeon, which is pretty bad, granted. Only because of the iron boots. That's why the remake of the water temple is so much better. But I don't see in Majora's Mask 3D, like 3DS version, whatever the fuck. Did they like fix some of the problems? Like Ocarina, they definitely fixed some problems.
Yeah.
So what problems did they fix?
Well, now whenever you save at a statue, it saves permanently. It's not a quick save anymore.
Oh, okay.
That's one thing. They upgraded the Bomber's Notebook to a full-fledged quest log. So whenever you talk to someone that has a side quest, it keeps track of everything for you so that you never forget.
Yep.
If you haven't done something already. And they changed some of the bosses.
Really?
Like the Georg guy that you fight in the water dungeon.
I remember that being in
after you hit him a couple times, he moves the floor all the way down, so you have to find him underwater, and then he gets a new attack cycle.
Oh, okay. I don't remember it that well. I just remember that boss being annoying for some reason. I forget why. Maybe I was just bad. I don't play those games a lot like a lot of people do. And it's like the first time you fight a boss. You know how it is.
Alright.
I got a new bumper sticker today, Michael. For the car that both you and I
ropes
drive.
are for dopes.
No, it's for the car.
See, ropes are for dopes.
Hey, listen, if I had a ropes are for dopes bumper sticker, I would put it on our car. That's not ours. It's our
And you can
parents',
put it right
but we
next to
drive
the
it.
LEDs.
No, I decided not to do that.
Oh, you good.
Yeah. I
I
realized.
agree with that decision.
I know you do. But I was like in the car and I was like, nah. Because the day it wouldn't look good and at night it would be kind of obnoxious, I think. I don't know. But I put the new bumper sticker that you're going to be riding around with, right?
Yeah. You actually did get a real bumper sticker.
Voted for Clive. Hashtag. And you know you'll read it like that every time you see it too. You won't read it, Flame On, you'll read it. Flame On!
You make me want to edit
Come on!
some clips of Chris Evans' flaming torch so I can show just how wrong you are.
No, don't do that. You know that'd be shitty to watch. If you put a bunch of...
That would be shitty to watch.
Yes, that would interrupt the flow of Spyro. The flow of Spyro. If all of a sudden you put in George Lopez saying...
George Lopez?
It's funny because I even remembered his name this time. It's Chris Evans.
I hope you die.
The lights and pattern, like textures here, do remind me of that temple. Whatever the temple... Great Bay Temple?
Yes.
I remembered it because I remember the melee stage. Great Bay. Terminia?
Termina.
Okay. Got it right the first time. First time! Then fucked it up on the second. Watch out for that underwater ship. He was wearing a bowl on his head so he could breathe. Isn't that weird? What is it with video games and being like, oh, if you put a bowl on your head, you can breathe? Mario specifically, think about it. Super Mario Sunshine. Underwater. They put a bowl on your head. Super Paper Mario. You go to space. What do you need? Tell me, Michael. Tell the people. A fucking fishbowl. So my question to you is, what's the deal? Can't we get on the same page? That doesn't work. You're just gonna be breathing in carbon dioxide.
Alright, Eric, you ready to go kill some metal sharks?
That sounds pretty metal, bro. Brah, as they would say.
Bud.
As they would say.
Hey, Eric, look at Sparks. You see Sparks going through the thing?
Sparks looks like the rarest of Pepes right now.
Right, it should be a thing.
Oh, really? See, I'm glad we passed episode 3. Got all the stuff out of the way, now we're grabbing things.
I still have to talk about the story later, because I have some criticisms to bring up.
Okay, criticism, that's fine. Navigating it.
But I can't offer criticisms if I don't summarize it so that the audience understands it.
Like we haven't already done. So, the audience understands your criticism or the game?
Well, they need to understand the game enough so that when I criticize it, then they know what I'm talking about.
I just don't get what it is that they need to understand that you don't think they can't divine for themselves.
Well, I mean, like whatever.
You could be right. It seems like it's...
Well, Eric, you couldn't even tell what the story was just by looking at the game.
I was making a joke because most collectathons don't even have a story. It's always the same shit, and nobody cares. Why would you care? It's about collecting shit, not the plot. I don't know. I've never been person who's about that plot, you know what I'm saying? You know, I don't watch my favorite anime Shrek for the plot, you know what I'm saying?
Eric, you might actually be certifiably nuts.
What kind of nuts? Garbanzo beans?
Those aren't nuts!
No, they're not nuts, you silly goober. You missed the fucking, like, bottles. The little green bottles. There were a couple back there.
Yeah, I can break them. I'm just trying to kill all the sharks while I have the power-up.
Michael's Anime 2016.
You need the super flame power-up to kill the metal sharks.
To kill the sharks. Alright, that's my new album name then. You need the super flame to kill the metal sharks. It has lots of screaming. Ethan plays the bass. I play Yamaha. Brother Clive goes. I don't know. Alonzo will scream for you know this because you need to scream.
I think Ethan appreciated your comment about how Alonzo's like the chill one that sits back and drinks a beer, a stiff drink.
It is. It's like when he says stuff, it's like really only because he wants to say it. Whereas with a lot of people who are like interested in talking about games, you know, it's like, all right, so here's what we're doing now. You and Ethan are both that way, except you don't have stuff to talk about. You sort of like joke around, but Alonzo's chilling.
Eric, what do you think of that guy?
That's a king. I thought that was a bow. It's a crown. I was very confused. Michael said, what do you think of that guy with his big seahorse with a bow? I was very confused.
Yeah.
Sparks can breathe because he's in a bubble that's not filling with carbon dioxide as we speak. Is it carbon dioxide?
Yes. Carbon monoxide.
It's what the trees breathe! It's what the trees breathe!
The trees deserve the air more than we do. If you've read the manga, you will know that trees require 15,000 liquid pounds.
I'm vegan because the trees aren't breathing enough.
Hi, I'm a douche. If you take my class, you too will learn how to tell people to read the manga.
Yeah, it's an online course too. And you figure out how much of a douche he actually is when you pay, and he just sends you a link to like a hot meme. What hot meme is that link go to, Michael? What would the manga
Arthur
guy...
punching DW.
No, that's not meme enough. Come on. What's the meme? Okay, the kind of guy who says, if you read the manga, what meme would he send you to when he paid for his online course? He'd be too he'd be too with it. You know, if he's talking about reading manga, he'd be too with it to do something as old as the Rick Roll. You know what I mean? So it's gotta be like a not super obvious, but pretty obvious meme. There's a right amount for this douche. Michael's really stumped. He's really stumped about this meme question. This meme pregunta.
Pregunta de los memes.
De los memes. Memes has gotta be memes in Spanish. It's gotta. Le meme. Los memes.
Sí, mis memes.
Los memes de los dencos.
What? What did you just say?
Los memes de los dencos.
Dankos?
Dank memes.
Los memes dankos.
De los denkes. Of the dank.
No, don't try to complete it.
No, don't even try. Michael's turning into Chris Evans.
What the fuck do you mean? What are you talking about?
Started going, it's me, don't even try.
I'm me to talk in that accent for the rest. I'm gonna start doing my trademark voice acting.
I had to pee really bad, I'm not gonna lie.
Is that what the problem is?
It might be part of the problem. Because I'm like, come on, let's play finish so I can go pee.
Eric, you are the number 1%.
How long have we been? The number 1%. We haven't even been recording for 2 hours and I have to pee. What's wrong with me?
Yeah, go drain the old stinger.
No, yeah, but
that's
then,
a hot
it'll just
reference.
be you and then they'll suffer.
You are rude.
I'm just kidding. But you know what it's like, the difference. Okay, you sit down and watch Game Mavericks, and all of a sudden you hear, so in this part, you have to travel here and collect this. You know what? I'm going to go pee and it's going to happen, guys. And when I come back, I'll be like, you see? And if he doesn't, I will be wrong. But it'll be okay because I'll make that sacrifice for you. But in the meantime, I'll be right back from using the bathroom. Okay. You just keep eating them chips. Okay, then I'll see.
Get out! Alright, now that he's finally gone, we can talk about the plot. Hey, we got all the Jam Marinos. So essentially, the evil one. You know what? I can't even do it. It's been too long. You guys know what the plot is. Ripto's an asshole. Go get rid of him. So we got another dang old minigame coming up here.
But he just won't obey me. Hey, you're just about the right size to ride on his back.
This is quite the idea for a minigame, isn't it, folks?
Up on his back and guide him through each of the rings of bubbles as it appears. And remember, he's brand new, so try not to get him dented or scratched up.
See, the joke is that manta rays are biological, so they would not get dented or scratched up like a car would.